Welcome back to the channel. We have finally made it over to Bend, Oregon. Welcome back to the channel. We have finally made it over to Bend, Oregon. Just arrived, so let's go find some food. All right, so we made our way to the downtown area because we found a restaurant, which we will show you here in a minute. We wanted to let you guys know that if you're in your Ekko or probably 25 feet or shorter RV or van, you can park here, and the name of it is
Mirror Pond Parking Lot.
So as you can see, here's the Ekko. So I have a few feet. So it is a perfect place for 25 foot or shorter RVs in downtown Bend. And they have an app you can pay on. So we just download the app. We paid. 2 hours was $2.45, and it is a Wednesday. So I don't know if that changes or anything, but super cheap. So there's that option. A little tip for you guys. Look for that if you're trying to visit downtown in your 25 foot or shorter rig.
We are here at Wild Rose Northern Thai Eats, and this place is highly recommended. It's a 4.6-star rating on Google, and we have our drinks. We have a Thai iced coffee and a Thai iced tea, and you just wait until you see our food. This place is incredible.
So we both went with the cow soy curry, and this right here looks hearty. It's huge servings. So let's get into it, see how it is. Try to get some of these crispy right here. That is good. Let's see what Brittany's first reactions are.
I'm trying to get some of the chicken.
Gotta get some chicken, some of that crunch in there.
I'm speechless.
So I got level 3 spice, and it's just the perfect amount of spice. This curry is delicious. It's really just got a thick and hearty taste to it. So on a cold day, definitely hits the spot. And then the mix between the soft noodles and then the crunchy noodles, and then also the chicken is just top notch. So this dish right here gets an A+. And then when it comes to the Thai iced tea that I got, this is excellent. This is just like being back in Thailand.
Wow.
Excellent food at the Wild Rose. Definitely recommend for sure.
It was $44 for a meal.
Yeah, it was cheap and it was really good.
Close your eyes, hear the voice within calling. This heavy load got under your skin. All in, you got the white knuckles holding on a tight, keeping your.
So the city of Bend was established in the early 1900s. A gentleman by the name of Alexander Drake, who was an investor from Michigan, actually came out here, and then he started kind of throwing his money investing into the infrastructure. So by like 1904, 1905, they actually had an irrigation system here, which led to a little bit of an explosion in population. And then by 1910, they had electricity here, and that's where the real growth started. The city of Bend was actually officially incorporated in 1905 after that little bit of growth that they saw because of the irrigation system. And it was valued at the time at about like $250,000 for the whole town. There was like 80 people or so. And then it just developed into what we know today. So now that we've shared a little bit of history about the incorporation of the city of Bend, and also an awesome spot to eat if you're coming to the downtown area, we're going to show you where we are staying tonight. This place is pretty interesting, and it has a really great backstory. So let's get there.
We made it over to our campground for the next 2 nights.
And it is called The Camp here in downtown Bend, Oregon. We're going to show you guys around in the morning because it's starting to get dark, as you guys probably can tell. And we'll give you a little bit of the backstory because this is really interesting. It's actually kind of an incredible story. So
we find ourselves starting from scratch, brick by brick. No path carved out for us now. The brush is thick.
well, good morning. Next day, and Brittany grabbed some coffee. I'm going to grab some now. So here at the camp, they actually have free coffee every morning over here in this kind of community space right here, where we were sitting last night by the fire. And this is a pretty cool place. But let's grab some coffee, and then we'll get into the history a little bit, and then we got to kind of get on with the day because we need to eat, and we have some things planned. So let's get to it. Let's get this coffee. So the camp is actually the only RV park here in the city of Bend. It's been grandfathered in because of its history. It's been here since the 1950s, and rumor has it was actually won in a poker game. I don't know the truth to that because I can't find any info about it besides in other YouTube videos, but that's what they say. So they grandfathered it in, and if you want like a good just central hub point, if you're an RVer, this is the spot and the only spot in the actual city of Bend. And they have 8 vintage campers / tiny homes here on the property, all like different styles, inside and out. So if you do not have an RV but you want a really good kind of home base while you're in Bend, that's a unique stay and kind of still get the camping experience, you can rent one of those also, so that's an option.
And some of them are pet friendly, so you can bring your pets in.
So just look on their website. They have all the information about what size pets and things like that. You know, I don't know if the city's got restrictions on certain things, but they have all those right on their website at the camp. So you just look up the Camp Bend, you'll find all the information.
I did also want to share with you guys that they do have a 20% off discount code right now, and that is good until February 28th of this year, 2023, and that code is the THE CAMP CAMP Bend BEND 17 the Camp Bend 17, and you'll get 20% off your stay here. And we actually did use that, so it saved us a little bit of money.
Yeah, so that's not like a code they provide or anything. We paid, we just used it to save some money ourselves. So if you're going to be in the area, we recommend, if you're in your RV or you want a unique stay in a cool Airstream or cool vintage camper or a tiny home, which was over that way, really cool. So recommend it. It is time for us to get on the road. We had a good breakfast. We made our usual, some eggs on toast, I guess avocado toast, with some eggs, and I of course had my hot sauce. But we're gonna hit the road and go over to Lava Butte Lookout. The visitor center there is closed, but you can park there. So we're gonna head over that way, park at the visitor center, and I believe it's like a mile walk up. So we're gonna see if we can actually get in the parking lot and if the trail's cleared for us to walk up, because it's a paved road actually that goes up. They just close it to vehicles in the winter. All right, so we made it to Lava Land's visitor center, and that is Lava Butte Lookout up there. That's where we're going. We actually had to come around and go in the exit though to park because they have the visitor center closed like we said, and they shut down the entrance gate for that, so you just come around to the exit. So just remember that if you're visiting here in the winter. But let's get going. Let's get this little walk / hike done so we can get some beautiful views.
It's going to be a nice little walk.
So we have 1.75 miles one way. Yep, so we have 3.5 mile round trip to get to the top, but it's paved, so it should be pretty easy. They got some maps right here, some information on welcome to Newberry National Volcanic Monument.
And we do have our hiking shoes on.
Yes, we have those on. We're prepared just in case there's ice, but from what we can see, it looks like it is all clear, the paved road. The ice is melted up there, so we'll see as we get closer. And you come to this gate right here. Gotta open it, close it behind you, and then begin your trek up. I'm glad we wore the hiking boots because this is what we're dealing with. We'll see if it clears on the way up as we walk farther. Make it past that first treacherous part. It's all clear, so it's all, this is paved, so it's all melted away. That's a lot of lava rocks, that's for sure. This 8% grade now with the snow and ice is no joke. How you doing back there?
Dying.
Almost there. We're getting close. Give you guys a little bit of perspective. We're not even at the top. We're almost. That goes over there somewhere. But there are people coming up right now. I don't know if you can, if the camera's gonna pick them up. Right there. They're walking up. Pretty crazy how high we are in just a short amount of time. So you can't see it too well, I don't think. When I zoomed in, you can see it. That's the Cascade Range. So that actually extends from like Northern California up into Canada. So I think it's like 775 miles. So it's pretty crazy.
And there's more than 3,400 volcanoes in that range. That's crazy.
It's a lot of volcanoes. And then, you know, we're obviously up here on Lava Butte. This is actually a working fire tower still. Nobody here right now. I don't think they really, I think it's a moderate to low fire. But, here, look it down there. Sorry guys, I'm out of breath. That right there, as you can see, looking like a crater. That right there, I guess, is where things went kaboom and kabam. And that's what's left. And then in here, this lower section's actually open to go in and warm up.
Warm up for a minute.
So,
oh, they've got some stuff in here.
so actually, up here, I'll throw it on the screen right now. They have, like, I guess a map showing all of the different mountains, their elevations. Actually, and then they have like some like rivers and falls marked. So it's pretty cool. So that right there is Mount Bachelor. And then let's see if I can pick it up right there. The even taller peak is South Sister. That's over 10,000, and Mount Bachelor's right around 9,000. So the fire tower is closed. You know, nobody's working right now, but they actually have it open. So not the inside, but the actual walking platform here is open. So
now we're even higher.
Because I read online you weren't supposed to come up here, but clearly we can. So we're even higher. Just showed you guys a kind of nice panoramic view. You can see everything from Mount Hood. I mean, it's pretty incredible up here. And we're not that high, we're 5,000 feet.
Over 5,000, and I would say if you can come here in the winter, you should, because I can't imagine how busy this probably is in the spring and summertime.
Definitely. Well, now we'll catch you back down at the van. Well, we made it down. Curious about what the cats are up to. Probably sleeping, but they did hear the door unlock, I bet.
Oh, there's Muna.
Sleeping. Don't know where Bjorn is.
Somewhere.
Must be in the back. There he is.
We found him. He's always trying to go outside.
Don't mind our mess.
Yeah, it's a mess.
It's a disaster. So we are going to, I believe, go to a coffee shop, bakery, deli, I don't know, mix of everything. That's really, really cool that Brittany found, called Sparrows. So we'll catch up with you guys once we get over there, show you the delicious coffee and food that we get, and also the location's just supposed to be really cool, like the decor and everything. So see you there. So before coffee, because the coffee indoor area was closed, so they weren't doing like the regular sandwiches and stuff, we walked across the road to Mountain Burger, and we got some delicious burgers. But look at these sweet potato fries. So Mountain Burger was pretty decent. We didn't specify how we wanted our burgers cooked, so they were cooked a little bit more than we liked. But other than that, they were pretty good.
It's good. It's not like, wow,
yeah,
amazing.
So if you're just looking for a quick burger, yeah, that's good. A little pricey.
Yeah.
But I'd recommend it if you're just looking for a burger. So we're walking away with 2 chocolate chip cookies and an ocean roll.
Because we were told it's the staple that you have to try.
So next our mission is coffee. Another really awesome thing is they have street parking everywhere here. So like, we're parked up right here, and literally right there is where we ate, and across the street was the bakery. So that's how awesome the parking is here. Definitely recommend checking out Bend if you're in a small van or RV, for sure, because they kind of cater to it. Vans everywhere, but these houses
Are phenomenal.
Another Volkswagen right there. Another van up here. So everybody here embraces like van life, RV life, outdoor activities. Like
Another van.
We can say so far this is the nicest city in Oregon by far. We understand why people live here, but a little too pricey. I mean, look at this place. Like, all these houses are
They're
amazing.
absolutely beautiful. The ones we already went by that we haven't filmed were even nicer, which is crazy to say.
Well, look at this. I mean, this is like condo or apartment over here. And even the condos and apartments are so upscale. And it's like, we've been through almost like every state, you know. We have a few more states to cross off. And this is, I mean, we live in St. Augustine, which is a beautiful place. And it's a different type of beauty, because you have the ocean. But like structural wise and stuff, I gotta say, Bend is like the nicest city. Houses, buildings, like everything's just updated, and it's nice, for sure.
Okay, so coffee got put on the back burner because our next stop that's right behind us is super exciting for those of us who actually understand what it is.
So this will take us back to our childhood, going with our parents to pick out a movie or game. We are at the only Blockbuster left in the United States here in Bend, Oregon. So that's cool. We're gonna go in. I'm not gonna rent a movie or anything. You know, we don't really have a DVD player or any of that.
No.
We'll probably grab some candy or something. So we'll make the best of it. Let's go check it out. The last Blockbuster. I really miss the days of going, you know, to Blockbuster, picking out a movie. You'd spend
So
like
exciting.
my brother and I would spend like an hour. My dad would get so mad that we'd spend an hour picking out, you know, 2-3 movies for the weekend and set up the living room, and my dad would make popcorn and stuff. It was pretty cool. It was
Mine
fun.
wasn't called Blockbuster, but it was still the same concept.
It's because she grew up in like literally the hills
It's a very
have
small town.
the hills have eyes. You guys have seen that movie?
Not at all.
That's where she grew up. They didn't have civilization. So they even have like tons of memorabilia from Russell Crowe and Denzel Washington. Yeah, it's right over there. I don't want to feel kind of weird. It's quiet in here. Everybody's working. We're the only ones in here. But it's pretty cool. All right, everybody. Well, our time in Bend was a lot of fun. We really love Bend. We're actually headed back over to Albany. We have driven about an hour and 40 minutes or so on this beautiful river, on this little roadside pull-off area. And they have this really cool walkout platform. But we hope you enjoyed our little time in Bend. We definitely got to go back sometime, preferably in the summer, so we can do a little bit more. But that's for a later video.
So please remember to give this video a big thumbs up. Drop a comment below if you've ever been to Bend, or if maybe you would like to visit there after watching our video. And as always, please consider subscribing to our channel. You never know where we're gonna go next. We'll see you in the next video.
See you guys later.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see